Never let AI write your content for you. Unless you want your channel to become, well, digital junk. That's a pretty provocative way to start, isn't it?
It definitely grabs your attention, and it cuts right to the chase, the sort of core paradox we see with AI in content creation right now.
Exactly. It's this incredibly powerful tool. I mean, really a marvel of modern tech, yet it's so often used badly, just deployed in ways that honestly diminish things rather than lifting them up.
Yeah, and the internet's already so full of noise, right?
Yeah.
We really don't need more generic, soulless stuff just adding to the clutter.
But here's the promise.
Yeah.
The real mission for this deep dive today. There's a smarter way, a much more effective way to actually leverage AI for your content. A way that doesn't just churn out more, but helps you produce better, more meaningful, more impactful work.
Absolutely. And this deep dive, it's really all about shifting how we think about AI, moving it from being just a content generator to being a powerful content amplifier.
Yeah.
We need to get beyond that, simplistic approach, the clicks, voiceover, and boom thing people joke about.
Right, where you just slap together an AI script with some stock footage and call it a day.
Exactly that. We want to move towards building something genuinely meaningful, something that's deeply infused with your personal insight, your unique perspective. So our mission today is to really unpack how AI, when you use it correctly, isn't about replacing your creativity at all. It's actually about amplifying it, like dramatically, helping your ideas reach further, faster, and honestly, with greater impact.
And we've got this really intriguing case study right at the heart of the sources we're looking at today. It illustrates this smarter approach just perfectly. It's the story of, well, an ordinary person, not a seasoned YouTuber, not a professional speaker, not even like a full-time creator.
Interesting.
Yeah. And this person is using AI to build genuinely meaningful content. Not by trying to copy others, but just by capturing and then expanding on their own raw, unfiltered thoughts. And how? Get this, by recording simple voice notes during their bus ride.
Wow, okay. That makes it incredibly practical.
Totally. It sets the stage for a really relatable discussion for, all of you listening who have brilliant ideas but just feel completely overwhelmed by the thought of traditional content creation.
And the sources we're drawing from for this deep dive, they aren't just like theoretical ideas. They come straight from an expert who's really deep in the trenches of content creation and AI. They offer a clear, actionable path through this, let's face it, sometimes confusing landscape of digital expression.
Right. It's not just about what could be done, it's about what is being done effectively right now.
By creators who really get that nuance, that relationship between human insight and artificial intelligence. We've spent time sifting through all these insights, and we're ready to pull out the most crucial bits, the real aha moments, to help you not just navigate this new frontier, but actually thrive in it. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's peel back the layers.
Okay, so let's unpack this journey we've all been on with content. It's really taken us from, I guess, the profound to the profoundly brief. And maybe back again a little. Think back maybe, 10, 15 years ago, before the endless scroll, before the feeds took over everything.
Oh yeah, different world.
Do you remember when writing a blog post felt almost sacred? Platforms like, Yahoo, 360, if you're old enough to remember that whole era.
I remember pioneer days of social blogging.
Exactly. It really opened up this new space for personal expression. People didn't just type. They seemed to, think more deeply before putting words down. Ideas felt weightier. Posts were often long, full of detail, personal reflection.
Yeah.
There was this feeling that the writing itself had, a soul.
It wasn't about instant hits or going viral. It was more about depth, right? Sharing a piece of your mind, maybe your heart, that slow burn of understanding.
Yeah, that slow burn. And then what's fascinating is how quickly, almost jarringly, that whole landscape just shifted under us.
It really did. We went from those long, reflective posts to this relentless chase for brevity.
First Facebook, right? Quick status updates.
Yep. Then Instagram came along, boiling expression down to filtered photos and captions. Visual shorthand.
And then, boom, TikTok. Before we even really processed it, TikTok completely changed the game, didn't it? Boiling content down to those super addictive 15-second dopamine hits.
And our brains, amazingly, just adjusted. We got really good at this hyperspeed consumption.
But our attention spans.
Oof. Yeah. They didn't so much adjust as they seemed to just shrink dramatically. Along with the content length, we entered what our sources call the age of mental fast food. And that phrase just lands, doesn't it?
Mental fast food. I love that analogy. It's perfect. It captures that era so well. Something that was all quick quotes, bite-sized videos, infographics you could glance at. Speed was everything.
The quicker to make it, the quicker to consume it.
Exactly. And just like actual fast food, which, fills you up but maybe isn't that nourishing.
Leaves you feeling kind of empty afterwards.
Right. Not all that fast content was good content. A lot of it, sadly, just became digital junk. Processed empty calories for the mind, No real substance.
And addictive. Just as addictive as the edible kind. It filled a gap, offered distraction, but didn't really feed your curiosity or help you understand things deeply.
So what's the long-term effect of that, of this constant diet of, junk food for the brain?
That's a really important question. Our sources point to research suggesting that this constant barrage of rapid-fire kind of superficial stuff can actually diminish critical thinking. It can erode our ability to focus for sustained periods.
It makes sense. It trains your brain for the quick hit.
Exactly. Makes it harder to process complex info, follow nuanced arguments, or do that deep work needed for real learning. But here's where it gets really interesting. There's a twist happening now. A subtle, but I think significant shift.
Okay.
While short-form stuff still absolutely dominates in terms of sheer volume, we're seeing this real growing hunger for longer, deeper content again.
You think so?
Like what? Well, think about podcasts, their huge rise, or long-form YouTube videos, the ones that really dive deep into a topic, even just audio content people listen to while they're, cooking or driving or working out.
Oh, okay. I see that. People want depth, but they need it to be easy to consume.
Precisely. It needs to fit into the pockets of their busy lives. It can't demand their full, undivided visual attention all the time or require this huge upfront time investment just to find the valuable bit.
And that's where you, listening right now, potentially come in. Because you, chances are sitting on exactly that kind of valuable, insightful, deep content the world is starting to crave again. You've got this knowledge, these unique perspectives from your own experiences, these ideas you've formed. You've been learning, building skills, forming opinions. You have so much to share.
Absolutely.
But here's the kicker, right? The core problem.
Sure.
The traditional way of creating content, especially the good stuff, the engaging stuff, it's just incredibly time-consuming.
Oh, it's huge.
We're talking not just thinking up the idea, but the research, writing scripts, setting up to record decent audio, maybe filming video, finding footage, designing visuals, then editing it all together, captions, optimizing. It's a mountain of work.
It really is. Unless you've got a whole production team backing you up, or you've somehow figured out how to get 48 hours in a day.
Which I haven't, unfortunately.
Me neither. The sheer amount of manual labor involved can feel completely overwhelming, and that is the exact point where AI should come in.
Right. Not to take over, but to help.
Exactly. Its role isn't to replace your creative spark, your brain, your voice. It's designed to be this incredible support system, an efficient co-pilot, really, enabling you to bring those deep ideas to life without burning out on all the repetitive stuff.
Yeah.
And this ties directly into what so many people feel, right? That information overload, the creative blocks, or just never having enough time. AI offers a way to liberate that inner creator.
Turning the mountain into more of a hill.
Yeah, exactly. It helps shift your focus from the mechanics of production back to the mastery of your message.
Okay, so if AI is supposed to be this amazing, liberating helper, why are so many people, let's be honest, still doing it wrong?
It's a great question. There's a fundamental misunderstanding happening.
Let me just say it straight, pulling from our sources. If you're just handing AI a blank prompt, like literally an empty text box and saying, make me a YouTube script, or write a blog post about AI, you are fundamentally misusing the tool. Full stop. That's the big misconception we need to just debunk right now, because doing that, that's the fast track to creating more of that digital junk we talked about.
Absolutely. When you give AI nothing but a generic command, it's designed to give you, generic output, bland, sometimes just plain wrong. It defaults to what's statistically probable in its data, not what's uniquely insightful.
You had that great analogy earlier.
The empty fridge. Yeah, our sources use that one, and it's perfect. Giving AI a blank prompt is like giving someone an empty fridge and asking for a gourmet dinner.
Right. Even the best chef needs ingredients.
Exactly. They need the raw materials, the specific flavors you want. Otherwise, what can they do? Something generic, maybe nothing at all. AI is a genius assistant. Emphasis on assistant. It is absolutely not a magician. It needs raw material. It needs your unique ingredients to work with.
So the core principle, the absolute bedrock here, the idea, the insight, the takeaway, your perspective, it has to come from you.
Has to. You are the source of original thought. That unique human spark that AI just cannot replicate. AI is there to help you organize it, articulate it, amplify your voice.
Not invent it from scratch.
Exactly. Without your input, it's just going to regurgitate patterns. You get content that lacks that human touch, that specific viewpoint that makes something actually resonate.
Okay, so step one in this smarter way of using AI is absolutely critical. This is where the real magic starts.
Oh, come on.
The idea must come from you. And we're not talking perfectly polished prose here. It's about capturing that first raw spark. Don't overthink it. Don't try to perfect it. Just get it out.
Just capture it.
Record a quick voice note while you're walking. Jot down bullet points in an app. Doodle it on a napkin if you have to. The medium doesn't matter.
The capture is key. It has to start with your brain, your thoughts, your observations. That unfiltered stream is your gold.
Because AI doesn't replace your thought process, right? It organizes it.
Precisely. It can't replicate your lived experience or your unique perspective. Its value is in organizing that raw, often messy, unfiltered thought. Think about all the brilliant little ideas that just float through our heads every day. Many are great, but they stay messy, unformed. They get lost.
Yeah, happens all the time.
So capturing those raw thoughts is huge. It gets you past that blank page fear and encourages really authentic expression. It ensures your content is truly you. Remember our bus rider example. They didn't sit down to write a perfect script about urban design. They just recorded a fragmented thought about bike lanes they noticed on their commute.
Something only they observed.
Exactly. That messy voice note. That was their unique ingredient, their raw gold.
Okay, so once you've got those rough ideas, those notes, those voice memos,
Yeah.
then, and only then, you bring in the AI. Step 2, prompt with precision.
And precision is the key word here. Not vague commands. That's how you get bland, generic results that sound like everything else out there.
You need to give it context, right? Your intent, specific constraints.
This is where you really play to AI's strengths, structuring information, synthesizing points into something coherent. Our sources give some great examples of how to do this right. The quality of your prompt directly impacts the quality of the output. So instead of just saying, write a script about AI and content, which is way too broad.
What would be better?
Try something much more specific, giving it the context it needs. Like, okay, I have a rough outline here based on a voice note about how AI helps people like me, non-YouTubers with unique insights, create better content.
Okay.
Help me turn this into an engaging 10-minute YouTube script. It needs a personal anecdote about creative struggle, a clear storytelling arc, a conversational and slightly humorous tone, and give me 3 actionable takeaways for the listener.
Wow. Okay. Big difference.
Huge difference. That specificity guides the AI. It understands your intent, your tone, your audience, the structure you want. You're leading the AI, not just letting it guess.
So for the bus rider, the prompt wouldn't just be script about buses.
No way. It might be something like, take this voice note about the unexpected joy and efficiency of city bike lanes. Structure it into a compelling 5-minute video script aimed at busy urban commuters. Include a personal observation about the sensory experience of riding, and keep the tone slightly humorous and optimistic.
That makes so much sense. Precision prompting.
It's everything.
Right. So the AI, armed with your specific instructions, gives you back a draft, a script.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, huge time saver. But then comes step 3, and you said this is non-negotiable.
Absolutely non-negotiable. Review, reflect, refine. Your work is definitely not done just because the AI spat something out.
The AI did its part, the drafting, the organizing.
But now it needs the human touch. That critical oversight is what takes it from functional to impactful, from generic to genuinely you.
So you have to actually read it carefully, not just skim.
Scrutinize it. Ask yourself those crucial questions. Does this really sound like me? Is this my voice, my way of explaining things? Did it hit the exact point I wanted, or did it kind of drift into generic stuff? Then you edit, add your flair, your stories, your unique phrases, and crucially, cut the fluff. Cut the bland generalities, the obvious AI-isms that sneak in.
This is where the soul comes in.
Exactly. The AI speed is a gift. It gives you back time. Time to think deeper, infuse your personality, double-check facts, ensure your unique perspective shines through. It frees you from the drafting drudgery so you can focus on the artistry, the refinement, the authenticity. That's where our bus rider took the AI draft and added their specific jokes about traffic or that heartfelt bit about community they observed. Stuff only they could add.
Okay, now here's something I hear a lot, and it feels like a big hurdle for people.
Right.
This idea that using AI in this way is somehow cheating.
Ah, yes. The cheating argument, it comes up constantly.
Yeah, there's this sort of lingering feeling, almost like it's not pure if you didn't painstakingly write every single word yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Like taking a shortcut diminishes the value or authenticity,
Yeah.
dilutes your creative integrity.
No,
No.
no, it's the complete opposite, actually. It's fundamentally misunderstanding what AI can do and how it should be used to boost our own potential.
Okay, explain that.
If you're using AI to mirror your brain, to extend your thoughts, organize your raw ideas, and speed up the mechanical parts, you are absolutely not cheating. You are, in fact, unlocking levels of creativity, consistency, and efficiency you might never have known you had.
How so?
Think about it. Our brains are idea machines, right? Constantly generating thoughts, observations, shower thoughts, walking thoughts, whatever. But turning those fleeting things into actual content, that's always been the massive, time-consuming bottleneck.
Yeah, so many ideas just get lost because it feels like too much work.
Exactly. AI removes that barrier. It makes capturing and structuring those ideas feasible.
Right. And this connects back directly to what our source material describes. Like, imagine you're on that bus again, like our case study person. An idea pops into your head, an observation about city life, a take on the news, an insight for your field, instead of just hoping you remember it later.
Which we rarely do.
Right. You just pull out your phone, record a quick voice memo, raw, unfiltered. Or maybe you're jogging, talking out loud to your phone about a trend or a problem you're solving. Or you finish reading an article and you quickly note down the main point and your immediate opinion. Just a rough take.
These moments, these raw, spontaneous inputs are the gold. This is your unique brain doing its thing.
And then later,
You take that messy, authentic data, the voice note, the bullet points, feed it into AI with one of those precise prompts we talked about, and bam,
fleeting thought becomes.
becomes a solid foundation. A script, a blog post outline, a podcast structure, a video narrative. It's not replacing your thought. It's giving it an efficient path into the world. It makes content creation feel like an extension of your thinking, not some separate awful chore.
That's huge for anyone who wants to share knowledge but feels bogged down. Our bus rider, once they stopped worrying about perfect scripts and cameras, could just focus on observing their world, finding those unique insights.
Their content became genuinely original because it stemmed from their actual lived experience, efficiently translated.
Okay, so you've got this solid human touch script now. It's got your soul in it. Can AI help take it even further, like with the actual production?
Absolutely. We're not just talking text anymore. AI tools can seriously help with the production elements, getting your message out there, looking and sounding polished, even if you're just a team of one. This is where it gets really democratizing.
Democratizing production. I like that. So moving beyond the script.
Exactly. You've got your great script. Now, maybe you're not keen on recording your own voice, or you don't have a quiet space or good mic, or maybe you just want super consistent, high-quality narration.
Yeah, voiceover can be tricky.
Well, advanced text-to-speech platforms like 11 Labs or Speechma are amazing now. 11 Labs especially gets mentioned in our sources for its voice cloning.
Voice cloning, like it sounds like me.
Yeah. You can train an AI model on your own voice, so even if you're camera shy or short on time, the narration still sounds authentically you. It maintains that personal connection.
Whoa, okay. That is a game changer. So my voice can narrate my content even if I don't record every word.
Precisely. And then what about visuals? Finding relevant stock footage or images, creating graphics that used to take forever or cost a lot.
For sure. Hours of searching.
Now tools like Context or Pictory can streamline that massively. Context can analyze your script and automatically suggest or even generate relevant visuals, B-roll footage that matches your narrative.
So it saves all that searching time.
Huge time saver. And Pictory can take your script and automatically create short, engaging videos, visuals, text overlays, even background music. Makes video creation incredibly fast.
Okay, so I've got the voiceover, I've got visuals. How do I put it all together? Editing seems complicated.
It used to be.
Yeah.
But now you don't need complex software or years of training. User-friendly apps like CapCut, you can even use them on your phone, make it drag and drop simple.
Yeah, I've got, okay.
Yeah, they have templates, automatic captions, easy editing features. You can stitch your voiceover and visuals together into a cohesive video really quickly.
Wow. So that really is a massive aha moment. You can basically create content that looks and sounds high-quality, polished voice, relevant visuals, decent editing, without a studio, without a team.
Without even leaving your house, potentially. It puts sophisticated tools in everyone's hands. It truly democratizes the whole process.
Liberating you from the tech headaches.
Exactly. So you can focus your energy on what really matters. Your message, your insights, the impact you want to have. However,
And this is so important, we have to keep coming back to it.
The soul part.
The soul part. AI can polish your work beautifully, it can make it look and sound pro, but it cannot, absolutely cannot give it soul. That essence, the core emotion, the unique perspective that makes people truly connect, that is all you.
So before you even start prompting the AI, you need to step back.
Yes. Ask yourself those fundamental questions only you can answer. What do I really want to say here? Beyond the info, what's the core message?
What do I care about? What's driving me to share this?
Exactly. What belief, what observation is behind this? And crucially, what do I want people to feel or do after they engage with this? Inspired, informed, challenged, moved.
Because content without that soul, it's just information, right?
It might inform, but it won't transform. It won't inspire, won't challenge, won't build that lasting connection. Our sources are really passionate about this.
AI is the tool for expression.
Not the source of intent. Your perspective, your conviction, your empathy, your authentic voice that's irreplaceable. Without your soul in it, even the most polished AI content just falls flat. It becomes more digital junk.
Okay. And speaking of authenticity, what about showing your face? We hear from people who are camera shy. Do you have to be on screen?
That's such a common worry, and totally valid. The good news, no, you absolutely do not need to show your face to create powerful content or build an audience.
So a faceless channel is viable.
Totally viable. Think about it. Your distinctive voiceover, whether it's actually you or your AI clone, plus compelling visuals that tell the story, plus your unique ideas, that combination can be incredibly powerful and resonant. It's a great path for sharing your insights without the stress of being on camera. Lots of successful channels do exactly this.
But there's a but, isn't there?
Well, it's worth considering why showing your face, maybe even just occasionally, can be really beneficial. Our sources touch on this.
Okay, why?
Fundamentally, people connect with people. It's psychology 101. Seeing your face, your expressions, your gestures, it builds a deeper level of trust and intimacy.
More than just words can convey.
Exactly. Those nonverbal cues signal authenticity, sincerity. It helps build your personal brand in a way that's harder with just audio and visuals. It makes you more memorable.
Makes you unforgettable, maybe.
Yeah. Potentially. Your presence, your mannerisms, even your quirks, they create a stronger connection. It's a strategic choice, obviously. Depends on your comfort, your goals, your niche. But knowing the benefits helps you make an informed decision. Our bus rider, remember, started totally faceless, just observations and visuals. But as they got more confident,
They started showing up on screen a bit.
yeah, and noticed the engagement deepen. So it's an option to consider as you grow.
Okay, so you've got your ideas flowing, you're using AI smartly. Maybe you've even decided whether you're showing your face or not. But let's manage expectations here. This isn't about instant fame.
Oh, definitely not. We need to talk about the long game. Your first video probably won't go viral.
Or the second, or the 10th.
Exactly. The internet's crowded. Virality is like lightning amazing if it strikes, but you can't plan on it.
So what's the point then, if it's not about getting huge numbers right away?
And that's perfectly okay. In fact, our sources really push for shifting focus away from chasing virality towards long-term value, toward consistency, persistence.
Okay, long-term value. What does that look like?
Every single piece of content you create, no matter the view count initially, is more than just a video or a post. It's an investment.
An investment in what?
Well, first, it's a piece of your knowledge, your insight preserved, captured forever. Second, it's a step, maybe a small one, but a step towards building your personal brand, establishing your voice, your authority in your space, slowly but surely. And third, maybe most importantly, it's a gift to someone out there who needs exactly what you shared, even if they find it months or years later.
That's a nice way to think about it. A gift.
And the best part, AI makes this whole process so much faster and more sustainable. That efficiency frees you up.
Frees you up from the grind.
Yes, frees you to focus on the thinking, refining the message, finding those unique insights, not getting bogged down in the mechanics. Consistency, the sources say, that's the real superpower. And AI makes consistency achievable for individuals without causing burnout. You can actually publish regularly.
That really changes how we think about creating intellectual stuff, doesn't it? That example from the source material about the expert themselves.
Oh yeah, that's a great illustration. How they used to spend ages on these painstaking blog posts or journal entries. Super deep but laborious.
That was how they captured their thoughts back then.
Right. But now, totally transformed.
Yeah.
Recording voice notes on the bus, like our case study, or after meditating, or while riding a bike.
Just integrating it into daily life.
Seamlessly. And that highlights this huge shift AI enables
those scattered, raw, unfiltered ideas, the observations, the insights, the half-formed thoughts.
The stuff that used to just disappear or stay locked in a private journal.
Exactly. Now with AI's help, they get turned into gold. AI structures them, refines them, gets them ready to share in a way that was just impossible for one person a few years back.
It's a totally different way to capture and develop personal expression. Makes it so much more accessible.
Turns it from a chore into just an extension of thinking. That's the real power. Using AI with your brain, not instead of it. Leveraging tech to scale your unique voice.
Our bus rider, again, without AI, those observations about the city, just fleeting thoughts.
With AI, they become structured narratives, insights shared, a real contribution.
Okay, so here's my challenge then, directly to you listening. Stop just consuming. Start creating. You've probably spent, I don't know, countless hours scrolling, absorbing stuff from others, which is fine, but why not flip that?
Use that amazing brain of yours.
Exactly. Use your unique insights, your perspective, to make something of your own, something that matters to you, something that reflects what you care about. Imagine how satisfying that feels, contributing, not just consuming.
And with AI right there, ready to assist, honestly, the excuses are kind of gone, aren't they?
The old barriers time, tech skills, manual labor, they've just plummeted.
And this isn't just about sharing info, it's deeper. Creating content serves this bigger purpose. When you commit to creating, you're not just building an audience, though that might happen. More profoundly, your channel, your blog, your podcast, whatever it is, it becomes more than just a platform. It's your legacy.
A legacy. That sounds big.
It is. You're building this living library of your knowledge, structured your way, accessible to others. You're giving shape to your own thoughts, organizing that internal landscape.
Something you can look back on.
A testament to your insights, your passions, what you cared about. And look, even if only a few people watch or read, if your content genuinely helps one person,
Just one.
understand something new, feel less alone, solve a problem, it is absolutely worth it. The impact of your unique message, amplified by AI, can be truly immeasurable. Hashtag tag out Chopra.
Okay, let's try and wrap this all up. Let's pull the main threads together from this deep dive. What we've really landed on today is pretty transformative, I think. You absolutely do not need to be a pro video editor.
Nope.
You don't need to be some seasoned writer crafting perfect sentences from a blank page.
Definitely not.
And you certainly don't even need to be naturally brilliant on camera or behind a mic to create meaningful, impactful content that actually connects with people.
You truly don't. Based on everything we've dug into, all the insights from the sources, you really only need two things. Just two essential things to start this journey in the AI-powered era.
Okay, what are they?
First, a message you genuinely believe is worth sharing. Something from your unique perspective, your authentic voice, your passion.
Got it. A message worth sharing. And second,
Simply the willingness to try. Just try. Take that first step. Experiment with the tools. Embrace the process. Put your ideas out there.
so a message and the willingness to try.
That's it.
And once you have those two things, that's where the AI comes in.
That's where the magic of AI seamlessly steps in. AI will handle the rest, helping turn those raw thoughts into polished content.
Okay, so consider this a call to action then, a prompt for your own creative journey.
Exactly. Next time you're on that bus or walking the dog or just sitting quietly and an idea pops into your head, capture it right away.
Don't let it float away.
Use a voice memo, notes app, dictate it, whatever works. Just get that raw idea down.
And then?
Let AI help you refine it. Let content creation become a natural part of your life, woven into your routine, not some big, scary chore you have to force yourself to do.
Because, and this feels like the final point, the real purpose here, the world doesn't just need more content.
No, it desperately needs your content, your unique insights, your perspectives, the wisdom only you can bring.
So the final thought to leave you with.
Reflect on this. What unique insight, what specific knowledge, what belief, what story can only you bring to the world right now?
And how can AI be that bridge, that powerful, effortless bridge to help you share it with the people who need to hear it, helping you turn your thoughts into your legacy?